Let your awareness come back to this present moment. Open your eyes in the heart. And adjust your body posture. Sit upright and relaxed. Keep the middle axis of the body straight. Now relax your shoulders, hip joints. And just stay with this body. Now remember, it is this body breathing, not you. We just accompany this body. And you naturally know that this body is breathing. And we just know to this extent is enough. In the sutra, it is described as when the breathing is long, you know it is long. When the breathing is short, you know it is short. That means we completely don't control the breathing. Simply know. And know your whole body. Know this breathing body. And relax it. And actually, relaxing the body doesn't mean an action to the body. If you just allow it to relax and don't disturb it. Just like a cup of water putting on the table, and it is settling down itself. We just don't stir it up. So the only thing that we are doing is stay with your body and don't disturb it. And simply be with the body. And this is the best way to relax the body. And to calm down the activities of the body. And the activities of the body includes the breathing and the heartbeat, impulse, the tension of the muscles. These are all the activities of the body. And this is called the body formation. And you just kindly invite these formations to calm down. Mm. It's not a request. And just stay with it. Don't disturb it. Stay at the middle of your body. When we stay at the middle of something, and this is the best point for us to know the whole. And so when you are knowing the middle axis of the body, you naturally know the whole body. And your awareness will naturally radiate to the whole body. When you know your whole body, then you know all the body formations of this body. Mm. Just stay here and don't disturb it. Just wait for the relaxation to happen itself. And you can also check whether you are still in the balance. Is the middle axis straight? Are your shoulders relaxed? Hip joints? And then the diaphragm. The diaphragm is the area most difficult to relax. I remember you just invite to relax, not request it to relax. Even this body doesn't relax, we still accept. Best sitting posture includes the vertical and horizontal. The vertical means the middle axis, keep it straight. And horizontal means the diaphragm, keep it relaxed and soft. If you can do this, then your body is in perfect balance. Maintain the straightness of the vertical and the softness of the horizontal. Beginning, if you have a lot of obstacles from the brain, from the five hindrances, it's better for you to sit with the eyes open. Just simply sit here, straight and soft. Please simply stay with this body. And know it's breathing in a natural way. You don't need to jump into the details of the breathing. Just stay with the body. Feel the peace and stability of this body. You will find the breathing is settling down. And just know it. Keep your heart relaxed and your mind intensed. Tensed mind means intense awareness, frequent awareness. Mm. But you must do it with a relaxed heart. Keep your heart relaxed and gently increase the intensity of awareness. Know the uprightness of the body more intensely. Feel the more subtle changes in the body balance. When you're breathing, the balance is slightly changing. When you find your awareness becomes more stable, then you can close your eyes. More intensively into the relaxation of the body, especially your diaphragm. Keep your heart peaceful and increase your awareness intensity. In any case, your heart should not be tensed. And your awareness can be more intensive. And this body is well settled. Then you can draw your attention back. Draw your vision back to your eyes. Relax your eyes. Unfocus your eyes. When the eyes are unfocused, then all the attention draw back to the brain, to the third eye chakra. Relax your whole brain. You can explore your brain to see whether there are tension somewhere. When you find the tension, breathe out, release them. And relax your resistance against it. So even if your brain is still tight, just allow it to be tight. And let your brain take a deep rest. Give up everything. Take rest. Whatever it will be, just let it be. And now it's time for the brain to take rest. Let your brain sleep and don't disturb it. Relax all the tension in the brain. Dismiss all forces in the brain. when your brain is relaxed, then you can slowly breathe in, penetrate. The relaxation penetrates deep into the brain. It's like water penetrates into a sponge. And your brain will be more and clear and bright. Just stay in such brightness. Know the wave of breathing. The breathing now is the wave of the third eye chakra. Forget your body, forget your nose. Just feel the wave. Maintain such clarity and brightness. This is the balance of your brain. When the brightness is stable, then you can just leave it there. And let your awareness sink into the heart chakra. Relax your heart chakra as a whole. Let go all the tension. Let your heart chakra be completely relaxed. And the breathing now is the wave of the heart chakra. Feel such gentle wave inside your chest. It's a wave of peace and harmony. Dive deep into this wavering harmony. And dissolve yourself into it. Let us share the merit. May this merit of meditation worship the Buddha in our mind. May this mind grow in all goodness. Grow on the right path to enlightenment. And may all sentient beings can share this merit. May they all can grow in goodness. On the right path to enlightenment. And slowly feel your body and move your body. Keep your mind here and now. The meditation is just pass away. And just forget it. And no matter how good you sit or how bad it is in the past already. Mm. And now the reality is still here. There's only one moment reality in the world. And it is passing away every moment. And actually we are practicing nothing more than to stay with the reality. And Buddhism is not optimistic nor pessimistic. And it is realistic. And the impermanence, suffering, and non-self is realistic. And everyone can discover this reality themselves. Uh, in order to see things in a realistic way, we need to stay in the reality. And where's the reality? And it's just here and now. So we are practicing the habit to stay in the reality. There's nothing to gain in this process. And also there's nothing to lose in this process. It's not about to gain or to lose. It's just to be realistic. Also called impermanence. It's something happening every moment in front of us. And why do we need to face this? Uh, is to understand the reality and let go the unrealistic wants. We're always wanting uh, permanence, wanting happiness, and wanting self. But such wants are not realistic. This is not uh, self-hypnosis. It is discovery to the reality. We cannot discover this because we are not awake. We are blind by the five hindrances. And so the only meaning of meditation is just to open your eyes and see the reality yourself. Mm. You don't need to recite the teachings of the Buddha. You can discover yourself. Because it is real for everyone. So no matter what feeling you are facing now, uh, they are passing away every moment. Even you are feeling sleepy now, feel the sleepiness. It is passing away every moment. A sleepy moment has nothing different from a awake moments. And they are impermanent in the same way. So we don't need to attach to the awake moments. And nor to refuse the sleepy moments. We just know this is it. The reality is this. Feel the external and feel the internal. All feelings passing away every moment. Comfortable feelings, uncomfortable feelings, passing away the same. Although we need to uh, cultivate the wakefulness, but but wakefulness is not something belong to us. It is just a tool for us to discover the truth. And the truth is that there's nothing belong to us. Even the mindfulness is not belong to us. And the awareness is not belong to us. So our practice is not to cultivate more and more awareness. Because finally they will be impermanent. We're cultivating the right understanding to the reality. And accept the reality. So finally, we gain nothing from the practice. We just understand. We practice to understand that we gain nothing from practice. And when we really understand this, then we have nothing to attach. Because everything is just temporary. Your happiness, your sufferings, they're all temporary. They'll pass away anyway. Even you do nothing, they'll pass away. This is a simple truth that we discover, that we understand from the practice. Actually, it is a common sense. Common sense.
상식입니다.
Uh, but our understanding is much deeper than the common level. And you can apply this understanding to this body and mind. So feel your body, feel your mind, and whatever you feel, they are not belong to you. and all these are temporary. Mm. So when you understand the impermanence, uh, uh, you will not be passionate to life. But also, you never lose your hope to your life. Uh, because all the hopeless moments will pass away. Uh, so it is neither optimistic nor pessimistic. It is just a description to the truth. So remember, impermanence is not something pessimistic. Uh, because you'll never be hopeless permanently. You will not be unhappy uh, permanently. Uh, so just don't importance the feelings. They are all temporary. Mm. And guide your life with wisdom. What way of life will lead us to a brighter future? Uh, what way of life will let us free from sufferings? Uh, and when we completely understand and accept the reality, then we don't suffer from anything. When something good changes into something bad, we don't suffer. And when something bad changes into something good, we will not be indulged. Because we know all these are temporary. Mm. Then we'll be wiser in managing our life, our time. Uh, Spend your time to create more benefits. Benefits for your own and other people. By doing this, we are not gaining anything. By doing this, we are just giving. It is giving up of the ego. Mm. We suffer because of the ego. If we can let go the ego, we don't suffer because everything is just phenomena, temporary. So this is the Buddhist Dhamma. This is a way to end the suffering. We can let go the suffering only if we can let go the indulgence to the pleasures. If we can accept the suffering, then we don't suffer from the sufferings. But why we don't accept? Because we still have craving in the pleasures. Uh, Once we can let go the craving towards pleasures, we don't refuse the suffering. Then we don't suffer from the suffering. Uh, okay. Mm. Any questions?
Ajahn,
Yes.
um, I've been practicing intensively for the last week, and
Mm.
I feel that it's like a bottleneck, like is just like what you were guiding just now. I feel that if I have a lot of proliferations and thinking, then I will bring my attention back to the eyes and the brain, and I try to relax it. And it
Mm.
relaxes all, I feel that my whole body, actually, even my legs, relaxes when I do that. But when I do that, I might be putting there's a kind of like the brightness, and it gives me a little bit of tension. So I had to move down to my heart area. But when I go to my heart area, then I will have the stray thoughts will come in. So I start to wonder, the mind could be anywhere. Like,
Mm.
should I stay in the middle, or should I go up to the brain?
Because your brain is not completely relaxed. You're just repressing it to be peaceful. So you still feel some tension there, right? Tension means it's not completely relaxed. Uh, the the true peacefulness has no force. You're not applying any force to control anything. No controlling. It is peaceful. It's in itself, and this is true peaceful, and it happens only when it is completely relaxed. And let go your uh, personal efforts. Just leave it to the nature. Uh, but you just know it. You just accompany it, and let it relax itself. Uh, Otherwise, once you're still trying to control it to relax, you can never relax. And once your attention is not there, then it will rebound. Uh,
Yes, I've been like repeating the thing like relax the mind, relax the mind. It's just like it doesn't feel anything. I just try to do that. So
yeah,
yeah.
this is controlling. Uh, in order to relax something, the one who is inviting to relax must be relaxed first. That means your heart is not relaxed, but you're just telling the brain to relax. Just like a nervous mother telling the son to relax, relax, relax. Right?
I think I still have a lot of attachment to I it's always saying that practice is not for gaining anything, it's more for losing our
Mm,
defilement. But
mm,
I still have this attachment that if I get the jhanas, then my mind will be at a better state. So and throughout the 1 week, I barely had the occasions when I hit the kind of point that I feel really, really peaceful. So
mm.
it's still kind of like a craving. Yeah.
Well, if you cannot let go your craving, you can never attend. You can never go to jhana. Jhana is not something can be gained through cravings. So just give up your cravings towards jhana. Forget it. Forget its name. Just do what you need to do. Just meditate as as a kindness to your body and mind, as a gift to your body and mind. Uh, uh, don't do it in a conditional way. You try to gain something by doing this. Uh, okay. Karen. Are you using the transcript? Okay.
뒤에 조금만 더 보충을 하면은 이완을 하기 위해서 그 이완 이렇게 막 자기한테 쪼는 막 그 재촉하는 게 아니라 그냥 이완을 초대하는 식으로 하면서 편안하게 가는 게 좋다. 이렇게 말씀하신 것 같아요.
Mm, mm, mm. And Karen, do you have a question? Mm, mm. Uh, uh, Not only the craving can help us to recover, but also the acceptance and forgiveness can also help us to recover from cancers. Uh, the good mind is better than the wholesome mind is better than unwholesome mind. Craving is, well, maybe have certain level of uh, effect on good effects on cancers. But if you can accept everything and forgive everything and be grateful to everything happened to you, I think this mind will be even better. Yeah, actually, it is optimistic because we can transform it into the loving kindness. Uh, we just jump out from the ego, and we can even be grateful to cancers. And what else can be more optimistic than this? Yeah, uh, stay at the middle is the function of wisdom. That will not go to the attachment, but the the motivation comes from the loving kindness. We can still do something, even our mind doesn't attach to anything. We can still do something for benefits to this person and others. Mm. Uh, yes, of course. You can run away from a person outside, but when you yourself has some problem, you can never run away from yourself. So we train ourselves not to run away from the problems. Uh, is to is to train ourselves to be better to ourselves. And one thing I want to add is uh, in our practice, no matter observing the precepts or practicing meditation, we must do it with the right intention. The right intention is not to gain, is to give. Uh, so when we are doing meditation, this is a gift to this body and mind, which is not yours. Just see it as something else, someone else, and you are doing something good to him or her. Uh, so if we can keep such intention in our practice, then the practice will be much better. You find it to be much easier. Uh, Uh, this is true for Sarah's question and also for yours. Uh, you train yourself not to run away, and you need to view this as a gift to your mind. Uh, uh, so this is the importance of the right intention, the one of the Eightfold Path. This is the right attitude of practice. Usually when we are practicing wrong, because we lose our right view or right intention. So when this happens, you just come back and check yourself. Is your direction, that means the right view, still correct? Or your attitude, that means the right intention, still correct? When you are controlling your mind to relax, what's the intention behind? Is it a kind of loving kindness or a kind of selfishness? Selfishness means you are doing something for the ego. I want jhana. I want to be better. I want peacefulness. So yes, if you are serving this ego, then this is selfishness. If you're doing for the purpose of giving, just to give something good to this body and mind, may they may be happy. So this is loving kindness. This is selflessness. This is a very important point in our practice, and we will forget this many times. So just come back to check your mind more often. We are practicing not for gaining, for giving. Okay, Sarah.
Ajahn, can you help me to? I think it's like maybe defilements tricking on me, because the reason why I feel I have to get it is because I was asked to do some translation job for the Dharma work, but I feel that I cannot do it because I have not done any attainment, and I'm not good enough. So so this is, I feel that I need to do this in order to serve. So it could be, now I suspect that it could be some kind of defilements cheating on me.
Of course. Your thinking is cheating you. It tells you that you are not good enough. You don't have jhana. You don't have samadhi. Blah blah blah. but you just ignore all the sentence start from you. And you when you believe it, then you believe I. Uh, just if you just think from another way, from not from the egocentric perspective, you're doing for other people. Can I do something for the benefit of the other people? Can this work benefit someone? If the question is yes, then why not? You're not thinking from me, from I. You're thinking from others.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Because there can always be something better for us. We can always be someone better. So when even you are Sotapanna, you can think, I should be Sakiragami. And even Sakiragami, I used to think, I should be Anagami, and then Arahants. And even the Arahants, they still, if they still have self, they will think that I'm not good enough as the Buddha. Then no one will come out to teach Dhamma in the world. Uh, okay, Christine?
Hello, Ajahn. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, my question is following from what you were saying. We must not forget. And I find that I have to use sati as in remembering. Okay, remember to let go. Remember, what am I doing this for? Remember, what is the mind doing? Remember, am I being greedy now? Is greed or hatred in the mind? So a lot of remembering to do things. And I wonder if through practice one day will this remembering be more natural, and we don't have to remember to let go, remember to
When you actually let go, you don't need to remember I should let go. Yeah, so just do it, and you build up a new habit. We need to remember because we still not yet built up the habit.
놓아버림을 기억한다고 얘기를 했던 것 같아요.
Okay, no more questions? Then, yeah. Kelly.
Hi, Ajahn. Just now you were saying that if you control your mind and you do it with the intentions of you want to have jhana, or you want to have sotapanna, whatever, but that is not the right attitude, right? So, but what about I mean, unconsciously sort of control your mind. You just want it to relax, but it still doesn't relax, is it?
Yeah.
But
And this is habit, because controlling becomes our deep habit. And once you are not mindful, then such habits will take over your mind. So in order to know such habits and change this habit, we need to be very awake. Once this habit works itself, then we know immediately and stop it.
okay. Because my intention is that I just want it to relax, you see.
Yeah. Once you have want, then you are not relaxed. Because want is the tension of mind. So even you want to relax, so you cannot relax. So this is strange, but true. When we are relaxing this body and mind, we should have the intention to relax, but we cannot have a strong want or craving towards relaxation. So we just, as I said, you just kindly invite your body or mind to relax. But even it doesn't relax, you accept it. It's fine. Then you don't have a strong craving towards relaxation. It's not about I want to relax, but just may you be relaxed.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ajahn. I'll
Okay.
try.
그래서 보충하자면은 이완을 해야 되겠다고 강하게 원하면 오히려 이완이 안 되고 그 이완을 이렇게 부드럽게 친절하게 초대하고 그다음에 이완이 잘 되지 않더라도 그거를 받아들이고 더 이제 원함이라는 건 긴장이기 때문에 뭘 강력하게 원하는 방식으로는 이완을 하는 게 별로 적절하지 않다 이렇게 말씀하셨습니다.
Okay. Gigi.
So I remember you mentioned one word, like the most difficult part in meditation is diagram. So I mean
Is what?
I listened wrong maybe. So I want to ask. So you mentioned at first of the first stage of the meditation that the most difficult part of the meditation is this diagram or what I was
Diaphragm.
a diaphragm. What's
Diaphragm. 横膈膜.
why it's the most important thing is the diaphragm.
It is a kind of inner muscle, the deep muscle, and it is very much related, connected to our emotional state. So relaxing the diaphragm is not simply about the physical state, physical relaxation, but also the emotional relaxation. Actually,
So what should I do with my
all those deeper muscles are much more related to our psychological states.
So you mean hunger more is not
Huh?
it's not here. So you mean in the stomach there is hunger more. It's not here. It's
Yeah,
the body or it's here. You mean
yeah, it's inside the body,
it's here. You mean
under the lungs. Yes.
yeah, under the lungs. I've checked the anatomy. You mentioned that there's one thing like that, right?
Ah,
So what should I do with the the diaphragm during
just send your kindness to it.
and
Just
kindness.
as a kind companion. You just accompany it with kindness and invite it to relax. Remember the verb, invite.
So it's nice to invite my diaphragm to relax.
Yeah.
And during the first stage of meditation.
And stay with it.
Okay, but I can hardly feel this part of my body.
Huh?
I can hardly feel this part.
It's not hard, but you don't realize that this feeling comes from diaphragm.
Really.
It is it's a feeling from actually it's a quite big area in the body. It's between your lungs and your stomach, and it's a big muscle actually, and everyone can feel that, but we don't realize that this is it. It is the muscle responsible for breathing, the main one, the main muscle. So when this muscle can be relaxed, your breathing will be very comfortable and relaxed.
So that will be easier. Like the other meditator said we don't need to tell myself, oh, you should relax. No, now you are meditation.
If you
Relax.
if,
Relax your.
if you don't have much concept towards diaphragm, then you can simply relax your abdomen, the whole abdomen.
Where?
Abdomen.
What is abdomen?
Your belly.
My belly. I relax my belly.
So the whole abdomen. Just relax the whole. The area under your lungs, the trunk under your lungs. Do you understand?
No, but I will. But I can try.
就是说你放松整个肚子，整个腹部如果你就横膈膜难以把握的话，就整个腹部放松。哦。
No, the internet was bad, so.
Okay.
Oh,
Did you hear me?
yeah. No, yes, now yes. But before you said I didn't hear.
还是你只是如果你把握不了那个横膈膜你就放松整个肚子，整个腹部。
好的 Okay, I will try next. That's easier, maybe to deal with the brain.
Okay. Because you
Thank you.
you don't have much sports cells.
What?
You are not sensitive to your muscles.
Oh, you mean I don't have much what sports? What?
You don't have much the sense of sportsman. So you can't feel your muscles. You're not that sensitive to your muscles.
Okay.
But anyway, just do it.
Okay, I'll try to do more sports to feel my muscles. Thank you.
Okay, translation. Okay. So that's enough? Okay, then see you next week.
Good night.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Ada.
much.
감사합니다.
Bye.
Thank
Thank you.
you. 감사합니다.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Thank you.